Kumbh Mela, Festival of the Scared Pitcher, is an important Hindu pilgrimage celebrated approximately every 6, 12, and 144 years, correlated with the largest human gathering in the world. Hello, friends, welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Kumbh is held at four riverside pilgrimage sites, namely Prayagraj, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati rivers confluence, Haridwar, Gangas, Nasik, Godavari, and Ujjain, Sipra. In 2022, after a 700-year back, Banseria, Hooghly, hosted the pilgrimage again. The festival is marked by the ritual dip in the waters, but it is also a celebration of community commerce with numerous fairs, educations, religious discourses by saints, mass gatherings of monks, and entertainment. The seekers believe that bathing in these rivers is a mean to prashchitta, atonement, penance, restorative actions for past mistakes, and that is, cleanses them of their sins. The festival is traditionally credited to the 8th century Hindu philosopher and Saint Adi Sankara as a part of his efforts to start major Hindu gatherings for philosophical discussions and debates, along with Hindu monasteries across the Indian subcontinent. However, there is no historically liturgical of this mass pilgrimage called Kumbh Mela prior to the 19th century. There is ample evidence in historical manuscripts and inscriptions of an annual Magh Mela in Hinduism, with periodic larger gatherings after 6 or 12 years, while pilgrims gathered in massive numbers and where one of the rituals included a scared dip in a river or holy tank. During the colonial era, and the reaction to Orientalism led to the rebranding and remobilization of the ancient Magh Mela as the modern era Kumbh Mela, particularly after the Indian Rebellion of 1857. The weeks over which the festival is observed cycle at each site approximately once year, 12 year, based on the Hindu lunar solar calendar. The difference between Prayag and Haridwar festivals is about 6 years, and both feature a Maha means major and Ardha means half Kumbh Melas. The exact years, particularly for the Kumbh Melas and Ujjain and Nasik, have been a subject of dispute in the 20th century. The Nasik and Ujjain festivals have been celebrated in the same year or 1 year apart, typically about 3 years after the Prayagraj Kumbh Mela. Elsewhere, in many parts of India, similar but smaller community pilgrimage and bathing festivals are called the Magh Mela, Makar Mela, or equivalent. For example, in Tamil Nadu, the Magh Mela with water dip ritual is a festival of antiquity. This festival is held at the Maha tank near Kaveri River every 12 years of Kumbh Konam attracts millions of South Indian Hindus and has been described as the Tamil Kumbh Mela. Other places where the Magh Mela or Makar Mela, bathing pilgrimage and fairs have been called Kumbh Mela include Kurukshetra, Sonipat, and Panauti, Nepal. The first Kumbh Mela event was organized in 1870 under British supervision. Some observes have been found similars between Kumbh Mela and other events that took place in earlier times. The Kumbh Mela of Haridwar appears to be the original Kumbh Mela since it is held according to the astrological sign Kumbh Aquarius and because there are several references to a 12-year cycle for it. The later Mughal Empire era texts that contain the term Kumbh Mela in Haridwar's content include Khulsat Ut Tawrik 1695 to 1699 CE and Chahar Gulshan in 1759 CE. The Khulsat Ut Tawarik also mentions an annual bathing pilgrimage festival in Prayagraj, but it does not call it Kumbh. Both these Mughal eras texts use the term Kumbh Mela to describe only Haridwar fair, mentioning a similar fair held in Prayag and Nasik. The Khulsat Ut Tawarik lists the following melas: an annual mela and a Kumbh Mela every 12 years at Haridwar, a mela held at Trambak that is once in 12 years, and annual mela held at Prayag in modern Prayagraj in Magh. The phrases such as Maha Kumbh and Ardha Kumbh is the context of the ancient religious pilgrimage festivals with different names at Prayag, Nasik, and Ujjain are evidently of a more modern era. The Magh Mela of Prayag is probably the oldest among the four modern day Kumbh Melas. It dates from the early centuries CE, given it have been mentioned in several early Puranas. However, the name Kumbh for these more ancient bathing pilgrimages probably dates to the mid 19th century, states that none of the ancient Hindu texts called the Prayag fair a Kumbh Mela. One of the key features of the Kumbh Mela has been the camps and processions of the sadhus, monks. By the 18th century, many of these had organized into one of 13 akharas, warrior ascetic bands, monastic militia. These soldier monk traditions have been a well established feature of the Indian society, and they are prominent feature of the Kumbh Melas.